jealous of. You guys always have like the best people over here. You got the people in all the nice costumes and everything. We had like just normal robotics people over there. Everyone was normal. So it was like fun to capture. It's like, yeah, these are robots. That's just it.
Good morning,
Check.
Silicon Division. We're just about to get started with matches. We're starting off with qualifying match number 55, going all the way through the end of qualifying matches up to the Alliance selection this morning.
They did not sound awake.
I think Dave's right. You guys didn't sound awake. Who's excited? Yeah! Okay, so let's meet our teams in match number 55. On the Red Alliance, we have team 8995.
The McGolden Rim Jaggers.
And 3595.
Schrodinger's hat.
Over on the Blue Alliance, 3666.
They just flew in the Hawks.
And 5326.
Out of this world, the Enterprisers.
I'm like, everyone wants to watch this. What are you talking about? Like, no.
Okay, we're ready to go in the auto for match 55 in 3, 2, 1, go!
And our teams are off. Schrodinger's hat, the only one off for the auto period right now, makes its way over to the beacon. A little bit of a snag on some debris, and the climbers are unable to get to shelter. We'll see what these teams have in store for us for the other half of this match. But for right now, I think that's about all we're going to see for this autonomous period. Up next, drivers will be in charge of their own bots with other types of goals, soon to be described. Stay tuned.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. Get ready to drive in 3, 2, 1, go.
And the driver operated section begins. Instituting a couple different ways to pick up debris today. A little bit of a vacuum system, turning system, and a little bit of a shovel method. Something we haven't seen too much today. So the rim Jaegers, making their way over to the mound to drop off some debris into the high goal. Meanwhile, other teams collecting debris. The Hawks seeming to have some technical issues in this first match of the day. And with about a minute and a half, it looks like the Rim Jaegers will drop some debris into the high goal. Way to go, Red Alliance. Meanwhile, Schrodinger's hat also drops some debris into the middle goal, scoring points for the Red Alliance. And it looks like we've got climbers for the Blue Alliance. Once again, the Rim Jaegers going for the high goal. Will they be able to score some more points for their team? And we have points for the Red Alliance in the high goal once again. Meanwhile, the Enterprisers making their way up the mountain. Let's see what they can do with their debris. Oh, about 35 seconds left in this match, folks. We're about to go into the end game. And with that signal, teams now have 30 seconds to try to make it up the mountain and or move into a player zone. Some more debris dropped off by the Enterprisers into the middle goal. Stretching out the arm. 15 seconds left in this match, folks. And we have a signal beacon for the Red Alliance. 2 signal beacons for the Red Alliance. And that will end the match, folks. Exciting match start of the day. Stay tuned for the next one.
Let's move over to Silicon Field 2 for match 56. On the Red Alliance, team 61-37. The Robo ties. Their alliance partners, 71-87. Team Axis. Over on the Blue Alliance, 10-7-94.
Spaceballs.
Last but not least, 31-88.
Squiggle splat bang.
background cheering section. Ah. You already got it covered.
January 1? How? I was like 50.
We're good for them too? Okay. I can start the match? Good to go? Okay. And time for auto in 3, 2, 1, go!
And our teams are off. During the autonomous period, teams have pre-programmed their bots to go through a pre-designated path, most likely to drop off climbers for the beacon. And Robotize lines up, and we have 2 climbers into the shelter. Meanwhile, Squiggle Splat Bang is also lined up, ready to drop some climbers. They might wait to make this move up until the driver-operated period, though. And I think that's all we're going to see for the autonomous period.
You're good. Thumbs up. Everybody's thumbs up. Drivers, pick up your controllers. And we begin the driver-controlled period in 3, 2, 1, go!
And our drivers are off. Robotize making their approach to try and knock some climbers down. Meanwhile, we got 2 climbers in the shelter for the Blue Alliance. Way to go, Squiggle Splat Bang. Meanwhile, Spaceball is pushing debris into the player zone in an attempt to earn points for their team. They also line up to drop off some climbers, and we have 1 climber into the shelter for the Blue Alliance. Squiggle Splat Bang lines up to go up the mountain. Spaceballs has dumped some of their debris onto their robot. Meanwhile, Robotize goes for the high goal and successfully drops debris into the high goal, scoring points for their team. Spaceball seeming to have some technical issues on the mountain. Meanwhile, Squiggle Splat Bang across the way moves up the mountain. A little bit of traction issues for Squiggle Splat Bang. But Robotize goes up for the high goal once again, and they will drop the debris into the high goal and 1 into the middle goal for the Blue Alliance. All right, folks, we're down to about 35 seconds in this match. We're going to move to endgame here pretty soon. Teams prepping for their endgame procedure, and we are now into the endgame. Spaceballs, Robotize, and Squiggle Splat Bang all lock in, winching themselves up. We've got 20 seconds left, folks. This is intense. And looks like, there's a fight for the signal beacon. Robotize wins on one end for the Red Alliance. Meanwhile, Squiggle Splat Bang secures the other one for the Blue Alliance. What a match, folks, and we are going to close out right there.
And the teams up in the next match. We start out on the Red Alliance with 77-42.
Electric Sheep.
And Team 9804.
The Bomb Squad.
Over on blue, 29-97.
Beauty Bot and the Beasts.
And Team 10-5-41.
Like a speeding bull, the Robo Panthers.
We will begin the autonomous period in 3, 2, 1, go.
And Electric Sheep is off the line. Looks like they'll be the only bot to take part in this autonomous period. They're lining up. Seem to have run into the mountain, but they turn, and will they be able to deliver? Lined up, and yes, they will drop the 2 climbers into the shelter for the Red Alliance. All right, we got about 5 seconds left in this match, folks. That's going to be it for the autonomous period.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. And get ready to drive in 3, 2, 1, go.
And the teams are off. Bomb Squad initially crossing the line. Going to pick up the debris. A little bit of a fight for the debris with the Blue Alliance. Meanwhile, Electric Sheep pushing debris into the player zone. It's definitely going to be worth some points. Same with Beauty Bot and the Beast, also pushing some debris into their own beacon zone. They line up to drop off the climbers, and we have 2 climbers for the Blue Alliance. Way to go. Meanwhile, Bomb Squad approaches the mountain, going for that high goal. They're going to dump, and they will get debris into the high goal. Oh, only 2 pieces of debris, sadly. Meanwhile, Robo Panthers line up, and they successfully drop 2 climbers into the Alliance as well. 4 climbers for the Blue Alliance, 2 climbers for the Red Alliance. And here we go. Electric Sheep approaching the mountain, making their way up. A little bit of a traction issue. And it looks like they're prepping for their end game with about 48 seconds left in this game. Robo Panthers having some trouble, looks like, with their claw, and they've... not anymore. All right. Beauty Bot and the Beast approaching the mountain. Looks like they're going to go for the possible mid-goal. And that will signal our end game. 30 seconds remain in this game. Bomb Squad extending out. Beauty Bot and the Beast. Electric Sheep hooked in. No winching at this moment, though. All right. Robo Panthers goes for the high goal. Can they line it up? 10 seconds left. Bomb Squad flips, but they are hooked in. All right. 3, 2, 1. That will end the game.
You just have them between your legs so that they're always behind you, kind of like a tail. No, I am great for me. I'm a bigger fan of these guys. I love fun. See what people are going to do.
And we're gearing up for match 58 on Silicon Division Field 2. On the Red Alliance, we have team 5667
Robo Miners.
and 8375.
Vulcan Robotics.
Over on blue, 3633.
Bazinga Bots.
Last but not least, 7750.
Mechanical Maniac.
We've got the thumbs up from the head referee. We will begin auto in 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off. Vulcan Robotics goes straight down towards the red climber zone. They've got 2 climbers in tow. Will they get them? Yes, they do. None of the other robots moving this auto. Vulcan goes across to the blue side. They were trying to play a defensive auto, but there was nothing to defend against. We've got 12 seconds left in auto, and nobody else is moving. We shall see if they do decide to move.
There's not much time left. 5 seconds until the drivers can start moving their robots around the field. Drivers, pick up your controllers. And get ready to drive in 3, 2, 1, go. Now all the robots are moving. The drivers are in control of their robots. The Bazinga Bots going straight over towards their mountain, trying to pick up that huge cloud of debris with lots of blocks in it. The Vulcan Robotics already has 5 blocks in tow. They may be looking to score in the high goal like they've been doing. 56-67 scores in the red mid goal. Vulcan Robotics trying to get up on their mountain. They've got some debris in their way. Looks like they're backing off, trying again around. And it's good. Bazinga Bots dump their climbers. 56-67, their robot pickaxe scores in the mid goal again. Vulcan Robotics still trying to get up that mountain. Bazinga Bots doing the same on their blue side. 77-50. They're going up. They're looking for the blue high goal. That's worth 15 points per block. Bazinga Bots going. They've got 1 climber. They're 1 minute remaining. Bazinga Bots going for the mid goal. Vulcan Robotics going for the high goal. 56-67 picking up debris along with 77-50. And 45 seconds remaining. The Bazinga Bots having some trouble with the side of the mountain that they got those climbers from. Vulcan Robotics still picking up. And 56-67 and 77-50 going for their mountain. We are now in the end game. We've got some more blocks going into the blue high goal. 3 of them. 4 more blocks into the Vulcan Robotics red high goal. We've got 1 robot looking for that hang. Looks like we've got a red robot as well, a blue robot and a red robot. Oh, 77-50 falls over. With those treads in that arm, I don't think they'll be able to right themselves. And that's the end of the match. And up in this next match, let's meet our teams. Starting on the Red Alliance team, 2856.
The Tesseract.
Team 7013.
Hot Wired Robotics.
Over on blue, 9843.
Fire Island Robotics.
And team 8496.
Heat it up and keep it cool.
We're ready to go for auto in 3, 2, 1, go.
Teams are off, 7013 and 8496. Both making their way to their beacons. Hot Wired Robotics lines up. Will they be able to deliver? And they do. They drop 2 climbers into the shelter for the Red Alliance. Meanwhile, Heat it up and keep it cool. Makes a rotation, but they're unable to deliver into the shelter. We'll see what this holds for the driver-operated section. And that will conclude the autonomous. Way to go, team.
Oh, they're setting up the GoPro.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. We begin the driver control period in 3, 2, 1, go.
And the teams are off. Heat it up and keep it cool. Going to drop off a climber, and they will successfully drop 1 climber into the shelter. Meanwhile, other teams picking up debris in an attempt to drop it up onto the higher goals on their respective sides. A little bit of a fight for territory in the middle between 7013 and 9843. Let's see what these teams will do in the next minute and a half. Looks like we've got 9843 approaching the hill. Fire Island Robotics still collecting debris. Tesseract releases 1, 2 climbers. It's definitely going to earn the Red Alliance some points. And they're having a little bit of traction. And they will dismount. Meanwhile, looks like 7013 making an approach on the mountain. A little bit of a snag on 2 pieces of debris, possibly. We'll see how that plays out for them. All right, folks. We have 50 seconds left in this game. 9843 making their way up the hill, going for what looks like the high goal. Same with Hot Wired Robotics. We'll also go for the high goal. And Blue Alliance will deliver with 2 debris into that high goal. Way to go. And we will enter the end game. Tesseract making their way up the mountain as well as 9843. Heat it up and keep it cool, collecting debris. What will these teams do with 15 seconds left? Tesseract hooks on and they will winch themselves up the mountain. 10 seconds left. What will these teams do? Heat it up and keep it cool, choosing to go for the player zone. 7013 extends out, and we have a signal beacon for the Red Alliance. What a match. Check back with these teams later.
Over on field 2, we're ready for match number 60. On the Red Alliance, 42-73.
The Illuminati.
And their partners, 58-99.
6 bits and a bite.
Over on blue, 97-74.
The Nano Ninjas.
And team 52-29.
Flying in the Dragons.
Thumbs up from the head ref. Auto will begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
And the Dragons and 6 bits and a bite both off the line. Dragons going for the mountain. They will snag up a little bit. And 90 Nano Ninjas are off the line as well, moving towards the beacon. 6 bits and a bite's lined up. Will they go for the shelter? They will, with 2 climbers in the Red Alliance shelter. And I think that's going to be about it for our autonomous period.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. Get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go.
And match 60 is underway for the driver operate period. Nano Ninjas line up, and they will get 1 into the shelter. Meanwhile, the team's picking up debris in an attempt to try and score points by taking it up the mountain. All right, 58-99 pushing into the player zone. We have the Dragons delivered 2 into the shelter, bringing the total for the Blue Alliance to 3. Meanwhile, we've got the Nano Ninjas making an approach on the mountain, going for the low goal. They will drop debris into the low goal scoring teams for the Blue Alliance. All right, Illuminati, not much movement right now, and they will keep in the game. Meanwhile, 97-74 continues to push debris. Got the hook out by 58-99. We have 1 minute left in this game. Illuminati in the way of the red mountain. All right, a little bit of traffic right over there in front of the further mountain. 97-74 going for the low goal once again, and they will drop debris for the Blue Alliance. We have a climber drop for the Red Alliance. 2 climbers drop for the Red Alliance. 58-99 setting up for their end game. They're setting up the hook. And we will enter the end game. 6 bits and a bite, taking a bite of that hanging bar and making their way up the mountain. Illuminati, not too much movement right now. 97-74, picking up debris. We have 17 seconds left in this game. What will these teams do? Dragon having a little traction issues, sends out the arm. They will hook on and winch themselves up the mountain as well. 5 seconds left in this game, folks. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will end the game.
Controllers down.
In match 61 on the Red Alliance, we start out with 30 526.
The Marl Bots.
And their alliance partner, 7591.
Voltage of Imagination.
Over on blue, we have 4855.
Batteries in Black.
And their explosive alliance partners, 9851.
C4.
Auto will begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
And we have one team from each alliance off the line. Voltage of Imagination and Batteries in Black both approaching the beacon zone. Voltage of Imagination lines up. Inches forward. And let's see if they can get into the shelter. Yes, they will. 2 climbers for the Red Alliance. Meanwhile, Batteries in Black is spinning in the corner. I think that's all we're going to see for this autonomous period.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. Get ready to drive in 3, 2, 1, go!
And the teams are off. Looks like we got a beacon for the red zone meanwhile. And 9851 having some control issues for C4. Let's see if they can get those resolved in the next minute and a half. Meanwhile, teams collecting debris. And we have an approach on the mountain by 4855. Batteries in Black going for the high goal. And they will be able to drop debris into the high goal scoring points for the Blue Alliance. Meanwhile, the Marl Bots drop off some of their climbers into the shelter, bringing the total for the Red Alliance to 4. C4 lines up, and they will also drop climbers into the shelter for the Blue Alliance. Meanwhile, Voltage of Imagination taking a seat on the mountain, a little bit of a breather. 4855 approaches the mountain, will extend the arm. Let's see if they can score some more for the Blue Alliance in the top goal, and they will. Meanwhile, the Marl Bots approaching the mountain on the opposing side. Let's see what they'll do. Vulture of Imagination still a little taking a seat there on the mountain. Meanwhile, the Marl Bots have made it to the top of the mountain. They might be preparing for their end game. All right, folks, we're going to enter endgame here in about 5 seconds. Teams will have 30 seconds to set up, make their way up the mountain. We have a climber release for the Blue Alliance, and that will signal the endgame. Teams extending out their hooks. Marl Bots unable to make a connection right now. Let's see if they can get the traction, and they will hook in. C4 also hooks in and winches their way up the mountain. All right, we have 10 seconds. Will these teams go all the way? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will end the match, folks. Way to go.
And then just straight to us, right? Okay.
Is that going to be in your way?
Okay, I'm good.
All right, we're ready. Go ahead and start.
Match 62. Let's meet our teams. Starting out on red, 5380.
Somebody get the paddles. We have Electromedics Red.
And 6436.
Alpha Genesis.
Over on blue, 3480.
Do you feel that chill? Because it's the Frostbite.
And 6038.
Tino Shockwave.
We're good to go. Auto in 3, 2, 1, go!
And our teams are off. Frostbite and 6436 both off the line, making their way to the beacon zone. Frostbite seeming to stop, maybe line up a little bit of a better line to see if they can get their climbers into the shelter. Some movement from 6038, 6436 successfully secures the player zone. Making their rounds. We have 8 seconds left in this round. Let's see what these teams can do. I think that's going to be it. 3, 2, 1. That will end the round.
There.
Mind if I steal the spot right here? So
I know what you mean, but I was thinking of whether or not you did just say that. Yeah, okay.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. Get ready to drive in 3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off. 6436 lines up, and they will drop 2 climbers into the shelter for the Red Alliance. Frostbite tries to match, but they're unable to get their climbers into the shelter. Meanwhile, Tino Shockwave lining up, trying to get in front of that beacon to drop off their own climbers. And they will drop 2 climbers into the shelter for the Blue Alliance. A little bit of interaction here in the middle. Teams picking up debris and attempt to score for their own teams. Let's see what we can do here. 3480 and 5380, both interacting, trying to steal the debris from the middle of the field. 6038 throws out its arm, makes an approach on the mountain. Strong use of a counterweight. 6436 lines up on the mountain, making their approach. Tries to release a climber. Frostbite doing the same. 5380 drops off their climbers into the shelter. See if that pays off for them later on. Frostbite prepping for an end game with their arm out. 5380 making their way up the mountain as well in an attempt for an end game procedure. 6436 extends out their hook. Let's see how these end game procedures play out for everybody. 8 seconds to end game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will now enter the end game. Teams hooking in an attempt to make their way up to the top of the mountain. We have a released climber. 3480 making its way up. All the teams winching up. They have 17 seconds. Can they reach the top of the mountain? Frostbite will get a signal beacon for the Blue Alliance. 7 seconds left. And the Red Alliance also gets a signal beacon. I think that's going to be it, folks. 2-1, and the match is over. Way to go, teams.
Up next, match 63. On the Red Alliance, we have team 3525
Cyberdyne Systems.
and 5076.
Cyberstorm.
Over on blue, 10373.
Never saw them coming. They are the Black Ops.
And 4284.
The Polar Droids.
Hey guys, please do everything I can ever.
We are ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go.
And we have one team off the line for the Autonomous. 5076 making their way to the beacon. Trying to find the best path. Let's see what they do. Oh, they will approach the mountain. That is a very nice climb up to what looks like the mid zone. I think that's going to be it for this Autonomous. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
I think you're as awake as everyone else put together. Drivers, pick up your controllers. And drive in 3, 2, 1, go.
And our drivers are off. 10-3 or Black Ops flying across the field, picking up the debris. See what they'll do. 35-25 lines up, pushing debris out of their zone. They will line up and they will drop 2 climbers into the Red Alliance shelter. Meanwhile, 4284 drops 1 climber in for the Blue Alliance. Let's see what these teams will do. Minute and a half left in gameplay.
They're so speedy, but they're cute.
See, 5076 approaching the beacon zone. Looks like they're going to line up in an attempt to drop off some climbers, maybe. Black Ops goes for the bottom goal, but is unable to get the debris into the goal.
5076 lines up, and they will get 2 climbers into the Red Alliance shelter. Mountain approach by 3525, lining up, picking up debris. A little bit of interaction between them and 4284. 5076 almost stopping on Black Ops' claw. Black Ops seems to be snagged up on some debris. Let's see if they can right themselves. 45 seconds left in gameplay. Looks like we've got a set up for an end game over on the Red Alliance. Trying to knock down some climbers for the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance also extends out the claw. And we will enter the end game. Teams have 30 seconds. What will they do?
One team hooked in, winching their way up the mountain. 5076 having some traction issues. They will... looks like they might be able to get that hook in. All right, 13 seconds left, folks. Black Ops trying to hook on. They will hook on to the high bar. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have a signal beacon for the Red Alliance.
Up in match 64, we start out on the Red Alliance with team 8995.
The Mogul and Rimjaggers.
And their partners 8375.
Vulcan Robotics.
Over on blue, 10541.
Robo Panthers.
And team 7013.
Hot Wired Robotics.
We're ready for auto in 3, 2, 1, go.
Auto underway, 30 seconds. And there's a button push attempt from 8375. Climbers in the box. Vulcan Robotics and Climbers in the box for the blue team. Oh, there's a collision. Complete collision here between these two robots. Well, that's time. Oh, that's 10 seconds left. That is not time. But it looks like that may be all for the automated portion, as there's a bit of a tangle. Vulcan Robotics and Hot Wired Robotics. We have a hot wired Vulcan situation here. Just waiting for the go-ahead from the refs here, folks. They're making sure everything's been reset properly. Can everyone hear me, by the way? Whoever cannot hear me, raise your hand. Oh, just kidding. See what I did there? Yeah, funny.
The beacon was pressed for blue, yes. Yes. No. And the contact was not a problem. I'm good.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. Get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go.
And 2 minutes, driver controlled underway. All four robots moving out into the field. 7013, Hot Wired Robotics, picking up debris aggressively. Red team moving up to the ramp. They're going to try and drop debris into the middle box, I expect. Whoa, look at that big arm extension going for the top box. Blue team, and they get it. Look at that, right in the box. Precision engineering right there. And here's red team, also right into the top box. And a climber drop attempt, which looks like it missed the box from the blue team. Lots of points for those top boxes, as we all know. And being able to get debris in the box from the bottom of the ramp is no trivial feat. And here we go again. Blue team is going to do it twice. Yes. Oh, and a miss. Partial successful drop on that attempt. 89.95. Moving up to do a second drop themselves. 89.95. The Mogul and Rimjaggers. Jaeger, German for hunter, I think, isn't it? Yeah, all right. Here we go. They drop successfully. Beautifully done. All right, both red teams perched on the ramp, perched and waiting to go here. 30 seconds to go, 30 seconds. It's time to climb that ramp. There's a drop from blue team, and they hook onto the bar. Oh, well, not quite. Oh, they came off the bar. There's a beacon flip from red. They're folding up to the top bar. Look at this, 15 seconds to go. They are hanging already with the beacon flip. Oh, keister over tea kettle for blue. Rubber side up. You always want to keep the rubber side down. And that's time.
So big hand for these 4 teams, folks. That was a tremendous match. Wonderfully done.
Up in match 65 on the Red Alliance, we start out with team 7742.
Electric Sheep.
And their alliance partner, 6137.
Robo Ties.
Over on blue, we have 5667.
Robo Miners.
And 9804.
Bomb Squad.
Okay, thumbs up from the referees. We're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go!
And the automated portion is underway. 6137 moving out into the field, the Robo Ties. Meanwhile, 5667 moving on their side. That's the Robo Miners Robot Pickaxe. 15 seconds left. And there's a drop for the red team. And here comes the blue attempt. Oh, looks like half in, half out. 1 in, 1 out. Red team onto the ramp. That's a nicely done job by 6137 in particular. Robo Ties. All right, so the refs are just scoring things up here, folks, and we'll be ready for driver control in a moment.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. Get ready to drive in 3, 2, 1, go.
And 2 minutes, driver controlled. Robo Ties and Sheep, oh, and Pickaxe in the middle of the field, maneuvering around each other but skillfully avoiding a collision. Bomb Squad collecting debris on their side of the field. And there's a climber drop by the Sheep. Nicely done. Here comes the blue team. Pickaxe moving up their ramp. Pickaxe on both sides moving up to the ramp. And here's red. Robo Ties. Robo Ties going for the box. They get it. Beautiful drop by the Robo Ties. With that low flat robot design, never seems to have any balance problems. And here's an attempt from the blue side. Pickaxe dropping into the box. Top box worth the most points. Beautifully done. Here comes the Sheep. Sheep moving up to their ramp. They're going to try for an arm catch onto the bar. Sheep maneuvering the arm up carefully. Red team, both sides on their ramps. Robo Ties and the Electric Sheep. Looks like Robo Ties, and there's a box drop by blue. Blue, both sides dropping into their box. No errors there. Bomb Squad and Pickaxe. Oh, one into the red box. Here they come, all 4 teams now hooked onto the top bar. It's going to be a competition for beacons with 20 seconds to go. All 4 teams pulling up to the top. All 4, there's a beacon flip for red. Robo Ties have flipped the beacon. All 4 teams on the bar. We have 1 blue robot still maneuvering to the top. They make it. All 4 teams. Whoa, what a show. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. What a great match. All 4 teams on the bar.
Wonderful engineering. If I had a hat, it would be off to these 4 teams.
In match 66, we start out on red with team 3666.
The Hawks.
Their partners 3188.
Squiggle, splat, bang.
Over on blue 5229.
Dragon.
And team 4855.
Batteries in black.
We are ready to go. Auto in 3, 2, 1, go.
And the auto portion is underway. 48.55 moving out into the field. Batteries in black along with 31.88. Squiggle splat bang. Batteries in black in the zone. Squiggle splat bang stuck against the other robot. 48.55 maneuvering, but not quite getting there. 5 seconds, looks like they're stuck.
I don't mind either way. If you're
And that's time.
Hey, 48.55, your arm was just low. You didn't actually touch the button. You were below it the first time. Yeah, but you can't touch it the second time anyway. They got the beacon? Yes. 0. And they're in the beacon zone. Did they get the trigger or no? Yes.
All right, so refs just sorting out what happened there during the action. And we'll be ready in a moment for driver control.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. And drive in 3, 2, 1, go.
And driver controlled underway. All 4 teams into the middle, and there's another collision. 3 robots. And they maneuvered around each other. 52-29, the Dragons picking up debris, depositing it in that top box. Hawks and batteries trying to stay out of each other's way. Oh, and here's 3188, Squiggle splat bang, and batteries also staying out of each other's way. And here comes Squiggle moving up onto their ramp, and they drop into the lowest box. Partially. Oh, a couple of misses. Top box for blue, nicely done. Batteries in black. Dropped into the top box. That's a load of points right there. Oh! Deposit for blue team in the middle of the field. Precision drop, not in the box. 32-66, rotating. Rotating around the other robots in the middle of the field. Bit of a traffic jam over there on the red side. Blue team 52-29 Dragons moving up to their ramp. And they drop in the box. Hawks and Dragons staying out of each other's way on the red side. Squiggle on the ramp, 30 seconds to go. Squiggle extending the tape measure. Squiggle going for the tape measure attached to the top bar, and 52-29 also moving up. The Dragons. Dragons and Squiggle both moving up to the top. And here they come. Dragons pulling up to the top. Dragons folding up. They're trying to get completely detached from the ramp. Something's clicking, but it doesn't look like they're completely folding. Oh, partially hanging. And that's time. Big hand for these 4 teams. We got a team from Alaska here, Wasilla, Alaska. Where is Frostbite in the crowd? Nice. From Alaska. Welcome to California. And C4 from Medford, Oregon. Where's Medford, Oregon in the crowd? Yeah. We also have a team from Wyoming in this match, Illuminati. Where's Wyoming in the crowd? All right. And Tesseract from Seattle, Washington. Where's Seattle, Washington? All right, Washington.
On the Red Alliance is Team 2856.
Tesseract.
And Team 4273.
Illuminati.
Over on blue, 3480.
Frostbite.
And 9851.
C4. All right, just looking for the thumbs up from all 4 teams. Now dumping the debris. And we're about ready to go here.
Time for auto in 3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off. Tesseract moving out into the field. Looks like they're the only robot moving so far. Tesseract moving towards their zone. Ooh, they're pushing into the wall. That is one powerful robot. The wall is actually bending. 10 seconds to go. Tesseract has given that wall a piece of its mind, but it's not hitting the switch. 4 seconds to go. That wall will never mess with Tesseract again. Refs are scoring things up. We're about ready for driver controlled. And we're going to get a robot reposition here for Tesseract.
We are just waiting on our head referee, who is tied up in the question box.
All right, looks like we're about ready.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. Get ready to drive in 3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off. C4 exploding out of their zone. 3480 Frostbite also moving forward. Frostbite and C4 maneuvering for debris. Tesseract on the red side with Illuminati. And there's a climber drop, 98.51. C4 nicely into the box. All four teams picking up debris, trying to avoid each other. Illuminati with that neat ramp system, and there's a climber attempt from Blue Zone again. Nicely into the box, beautifully done. Oh, looks like maybe one fell out. All right, Tesseract moving up the ramp. Tesseract halfway up. They're going to drop into the middle box. All debris into the box. Beautiful. Here's a climber drop attempt by 4273 right into the box. Illuminati right on the first try. Frostbite moving up the ramp. Tesseract. Both blue teams now extending up to their ramp. Frostbite and C4. Frostbite has the arm within a few inches of the top bar. Frostbite extending, and there's a debris drop by Tesseract right into the box. With that conveyor belt system, which picks up debris so efficiently. All right, we have 3 robots attached onto the top. Tesseract and both blue teams, Frostbite and C4. 17 seconds to go. We have beacon flips by both blue teams. Both blue teams have their beacons. They're both pulled up to the top. Tesseract also at the top bar. Tesseract, Frostbite, C4, Illuminati halfway up the ramp. And that's time. What a match. Big hand for these 4 teams. Well done.
We're gearing up for match number 68. On the Red Alliance, we have team 7750.
Mechanical Maniacs.
And their alliance partners, 5380.
Electromedics Red.
Over on blue, we have an all-Alaskan alliance.
Schrodinger's.
We have team 3595.
Schrodinger's hats. Are they there or are they not?
And team 9843.
Fire Island Robotics. 2 Alaska teams, both down here in California. Welcome to California.
Let's begin. Auto in 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off in the automated portion. 3595 Schrodinger's hat and 5380 Electromedics. Looks like Schrodinger's hat in the wrong zone. Electromedics moving up to their button. And they drop into the box. Electromedics, beautiful. And they push the button. There's a beacon push. Looks like it's good. Well done, Electromedics. Next time. Mechanical Maniacs from Oregon. Where are the Mechanical Maniacs in the crowd? All right. Welcome to California.
Drivers, grab your controllers. And we begin the driver control period in 3, 2, 1, go!
And driver control underway, all 4 robots. Whoa, look at that speed from 5380, the electromedics. That is one fast-moving piece of equipment. Whoa, and it collides with 3595, Schrodinger's hat. 9843, Fire Island Robotics. They're going to pull. They're going to try for a climber pull. They get it. Climber slides down the rope. Definitely some traffic jam going on over there in the red zone. 5380 and 3595, the electromedics and Schrodinger's hat. Here comes the red zone. Red zone, Mechanical Maniacs moving up the ramp. Blue zone also moving up theirs, and they're going for it. Yes, they get it in the top box. Blue zone, well done. And red zone. All 5. Well done. Both teams are tracked back down the ramp. They're back going to collect more debris. 9843, Fire Island Robotics. They're going for the middle box. Look at that precision drop right there in the box. 3595, just vacuuming up debris. 9843, Fire Island Robotics. Pulling climbers, yes, climber drop. Red team going up the ramp. They're 2/3 up. And we also have a drop, debris drop, 30 seconds to go. All 4 teams are now going to move towards the bars. And we have an attach for the red team. Red team, Schrodinger. Red team, both teams are now attached. Blue team, all 4 robots are hooking onto the top bar. We have a beacon flip for the blue team. Blue Alliance, beacon flipped, 7 seconds to go. All 4 robots attached to the bar. And it looks like the timer is going to go 1-0. That's time. Big hand for these 4 teams. Well done.
I have been told by our wonderful Wi-Fi police there is a GoPro Hero 3 sending out a Wi-Fi network called Dallas. If that GoPro is yours, please make it stop using Wi-Fi. That can interfere with teams' robots, and nobody wants that. Thank you. Meanwhile, up in the next match, match number 69. Starting on red, we have team 7591.
Voltage of Imagination.
Joining them, 9774.
Nano Ninjas.
Over on blue, 3526.
The Marlbots.
And team 4284.
Polar Droids. Polar Droids from Westminster, Colorado. Marlbots from California, Los Angeles. Nano Ninjas from Portland, Oregon. And Voltage of Imagination from our very own Fremont, California.
We're ready to go. Auto in 3, 2, 1, go!
And automation's underway. Voltage moving out of the box. 3526, the Marlbots on the blue side. Voltage maneuvering for a button push. Oh, looks like they missed. And there's a climber drop from blue, but it looks like it missed as well. There's a climber drop for red right in the box. Voltage dropping successfully first try. 5 seconds to go. Looks like that's going to be the end of the automated portion. Oh, there's a button push attempt on blue. Doesn't look like they got it.
Okay, we've got the thumbs up from Jeff the ref. Drivers, pick up your controllers. Get ready to drive in 3, 2, 1, go!
And the driver control portion's underway. 9774 Nano Ninjas maneuvering around Voltage. Blue teams both in their zone. Marlbots and Polar Droids. There's a climber drop by Polar Droids. Well done. And there's a successful climber flip for the red zone. Climber drop. Oh, collision with the wall. And a successful drop into the box by 9774. And for red team on both sides, red team getting a lot of debris in the box. A lot of points there. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. And there's another drop for red team. Red Alliance racking up the points. Nano Ninjas getting blocks into the box. All right, we have Blue Alliance moving up the ramp. They're trying to get a grip, having trouble getting traction. Red Alliance almost tips, but successfully recovers. Voltage giving it a go again. Voltage moving carefully up the ramp this time. 45 seconds to go. And they drop into the middle box. Yet another drop for Red Alliance into the box. They have a lot of debris in their boxes for extra points. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. We're going to see teams moving towards the top bar now. Blue Alliance extending. Oh, the arm misses the bar. Red Alliance Voltage has a grip on the top bar. They're going to pull. Armor tracks. They have a grappling hook in place, and they are pulling themselves up to the top bar. Voltage pulling up right to the top for all those extra points. They're going to go. Oh, they missed the beacon flip. They're going to try again. They're going to 3 seconds to go. They're going to try one more time. 1 second, and doesn't quite make it. Great job for these 4 teams. Let's have a big hand. So we have an alliance here from Nevada and Washington State. Enterprisers from Virginia City and Reno, Nevada. Who's here representing the Enterprisers? All right, live long and prosper, Enterprisers. And Cyberstorm from Shoreline, Washington. Where's Cyberstorm's representation in the crowd? All right. You're cheering for everybody up there. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, now you can hear me. All right.
It's time for match number 70, which means we've got about a dozen qualifying matches left. Up in this match on the Red Alliance, we start out with Team 8496.
Heat it up and keep it cool.
And their partners, 6038.
Tino Shockwave.
Over on blue, 5326.
The Enterprisers. Live long and prosper.
And their alliance partners, 4284.
Cyberstorm.
Give me just a minute and I'll be ready.
We're just waiting on the referees to be absolutely sure we can start the match. As soon as I have the thumbs up from the head ref, we will begin.
Never mind. All right, on your call.
Okay, we're ready for auto. 3, 2, 1, go!
Auto underway. 84-96. Heat it up and keep it cool moving out along with 50-76 Cyberstorm. Cyberstorm and heat it up. 16 seconds, Cyberstorm moving up to the ramp. Heated up, looks like they might have missed the box. 9 seconds to go. Cyberstorm parked on the middle of the ramp, that's worth points. And looks like that's the end of the automated portion.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Thumbs. Okay, red 2, are you ready? Okay, on your call.
Okay, we're ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go!
And 2 minutes, driver control underway. Red team, 50-76, moving back down the ramp, Cyberstorm. They're gonna collect some debris. Pushing debris into the zone is blue team, 53-26, the Enterprisers. They're gonna climber drop into the box. Also red team, 60-38, climber dropped successfully. That's Tino's Shockwave. Shockwave and Enterprisers with climbers successfully dropped. Tino Shockwave with that 4 tank tread design, very unique.
Red team 84-96, heated up, moving onto the ramp. 84-96 in the red zone. Looks like they're going to try and drop debris into one of the boxes. And there's a climber drop from 50-76 Cyberstorm. There's a debris drop attempt for red. 4 out of 5. 84-96. Trying to maneuver that last piece of debris into the box, and and it falls out. Teams picking up debris on the field.
Red Alliance, both on their ramps, 40 seconds to go. Looks like Tino Shockwave attaching onto the bar. They're maneuvering for a grab on the bar, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, Tino Shockwave trying for a grab, 84-96, heated up, has grabbed onto one of the bars on their ramp. They're pulling themselves up. 50-76, Cyberstorm also going for an upper bar grab. Struggling for traction. They grab onto the bar from beneath. They're pulling themselves up. 50-76, Cyberstorm folding up all the way. 4 seconds to go. And 84-96 also pulled up to the top, and that's the match. Big hand for these 4 teams. Well done.
Back on Silicon Division Field 1. We're getting ready for match 71. Starting on the Red Alliance, I would say make some noise for this team, but they're pretty good on their own. Team 10-3-73.
Black Ops.
I think they're louder than the audience. We have team 58-99.
6 bits and a bite.
Over on blue, 29.97.
Beauty Bot and the Beasts.
And team 10-7.94.
Spaceballs.
We're ready to go. Auto in 3, 2, 1, go!
And 58.99 moving under the field. 6 bits and a bite along with Spaceballs. Spaceballs colliding with 6 bits and a bite. Red Alliance poised in front of their box, but not moving. 8 seconds to go. Red Alliance, 5 seconds left. Are they going to try and drop climbers? Looks like the timer is out. Now we'll move to the driver control portion. Black Ops hailing from Hurricane High School in Utah. 6 bits and a bite from Fort Collins, Colorado. Beauty Bot and the Beasts from Caldwell, Idaho. And Spaceballs from our very own Brentwood, California.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. Match 71 Teleop will begin in 3, 2, 1, go!
And driver control underway. All 4 teams maneuvering for debris. 29.97. Beauty Bot and the Beasts, the big purple robot, picking up debris. And 10.794 Spaceballs. Oh, there's a drop for Red Alliance. 58.99. 6 bits and a bite. 10.373 getting caught on the wall. Black Ops. That very compact design. Blue Alliance moving up the ramp. 10.794 Spaceballs. Moving up towards, looks like climber drop or debris drop box 2. And they get it right in the box first try. Nice job, Spaceballs. 29.97. Beauty Bot and the Beasts maneuvering for their beacon. And a climber drop in the box. Well done, Beauty Bot and the Beasts. 58.99. 6 bits and a bite. They trip a climber. Nicely done. Climber slides down the rope. And as you know, that's worth extra points. Red Alliance struggling with their tape measure. Black Ops. Tape measure is attached. Wheels are caught on one of the churros. Looks like they're having trouble getting around it. There's a drop from Spaceballs. And they get those debris into the box. Well done, Spaceballs. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds on the clock. 58.99 extending up to the bar. 6 bits and a bite. 6 bits and a bite. Grabbed onto the bar. Spaceballs also grabbed onto the bar. It's a neck-and-neck competition between Red and Blue Alliance over here. Both robots pulling themselves up. Which robot will get the beacon? 10 seconds. Spaceballs gets the beacon. Both teams pulled up to the top. 4 seconds to go. What a match. And that's time. Well done. Let's have a big hand for these 4 teams.
Now, let's meet the teams in match 72. Starting out, team 3525.
Cyberdyne Systems.
And their partners, team 6436.
Alpha Genesis.
Over on blue, 3633.
Bazinga Bots.
And team 7187.
Team Axis. Three of these teams hailing from Oregon: Cyberdyne Systems, Blazinga Bots, and Team Axis, all from Oregon. Alpha Genesis from Hacienda Heights, California. And we're just waiting for the ref here, folks. We'll be going in a minute. And here he is.
Time for auto.
And we have debris on the field.
We are ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. 36-33, aggressively moving towards their box. Bazinga Bots, 1 in, 1 out. 20 seconds to go. Bazinga Bots, partially successful drop. Looks like they might have flipped the beacon. I can't tell from here. Hard to say whether they flipped the beacon. Great cheering section for Bazinga Bots. And that's the end of the automated portion of the match. Now we'll move to driver controlled.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. And begin the driver controlled period in 3, 2, 1, go!
And we're into driver controlled. All four teams into the middle of the field. Both alliances maneuvering for debris. 35-25. Cyberdyne Systems drops into the box. Well done, Cyberdyne. Cyberdyne, as we all know, will someday take over the world. 71-87. Team Axis picking up debris, moving into the zone. 71-87. Team Axis with that rotating vacuum system that picks up debris. Oh, they throw climbers but miss the box. At least partially miss the box. And there's a trip on the wire for Blue Alliance, and they're putting debris into the box. Looks like one missed, the rest are in the box. Well done, Blue Alliance. Nicely done. 36-33, Bazinga Bots. Just love to say that name, Bazinga Bots. That name is made for game announcers. 64-36, stuck in the red zone. Oh, we have a bit of a tangle. 71-87, Team Axis trying to drop debris into the box. And we have an arm extension for the Red Alliance. Cyberdyne Systems extending the arm. Debris being dropped in by the Bazinga Bots. Bazinga dropping debris into the box. Red Alliance. Cyberdyne moving up to the top. Cyberdyne right at the top of the bar already. 15 seconds before the end of the match. Are they going to flip the beacon? Unclear. They're hanging from the bar. We have 8 seconds to go. Blue Alliance, 71-87. Team Axis moving up their ramp. They're in the low zone, and that's time. Big hand for these four teams.
Up in match 73 on the Red Alliance team, 83-75.
Vulcan Robotics.
Their alliance partner, 77-42.
Electric Sheep.
Over on blue, 98-43.
Fire Island Robotics.
And team 98-51.
C4.
Auto ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off. Automated portion. Sheep herding debris into their zone. 98-51 C4. Moving towards theirs. They have a snowplow kind of on front. They're going for the beacon. There's a climber attempt into the box by the sheep. Half in, half out. And by C4. Can't tell from here if C4 got it in the box or not. Looks like that's it for the automated portion. We're moving to driver controlled. Electric Sheep from Lacey, Washington. Vulcan Robotics from San Mateo, California. Fire Island Robotics from Anchorage, Alaska. And C4 from Medford, Oregon. Looks like the refs are just repositioning Electric Sheep a little bit.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Oh, it only shows charge when it.
And begin the driver controlled period in 3, 2, 1, go!
And driver controlled underway. Red zone. Blue zone, actually. All three robots. Bit of a traffic jam. 98-43 Fire Island Robotics moving back into the red zone. Scooping up debris with that arm attachment. It's a unique debris pickup system. Seems to be working very well. Red Alliance. Red Alliance extending up to the top box and precision drop debris in the top box. Well done. That was the Vulcan Robotics, named after the Roman god of fire. And these teams have done a great job clearing debris off the field. One half of the field is almost completely clear. 98-43 moving up to the blue on the blue side. Blue Alliance Fire Island Robotics depositing their debris in the box, and that's both alliances debris in the top box for a lot of points. Bit of a collision there between 83-75 and 98-51. C4, they move out of each other's way. All right, all four teams now moving up to their ramps, extending arms. And there's debris in the top box for Red Alliance again. Well done, Vulcan. Vulcan still not content with the amount of debris. They're going back to pick up more. 30 seconds to go. 3 out of 4 teams now on the ramps. 25 seconds. Blue Alliance, 98-43 Fire Island, attached onto the bar, along with the Electric Sheep. And we have both teams for Blue Alliance now attached. Electric Sheep for Red, attached and pulled up to their bar. Fire Island and C4 also attached on theirs, extending up, and that's time. Well done, big hand for these 4 teams.
Let's meet the teams in match 74. On the Red Alliance, they've been at West all 3 times. 75-91.
Voltage of Imagination.
Their partners, 52-29.
Dragons.
Over on blue, team 9804.
Bomb Squad.
Last but not least, another team that's been here 3 times, 35-95.
Schrodinger's Hat.
We are ready for auto. 3, 2, 1, go!
And Schrodinger's Hat and Voltage moving out into the field. Schrodinger's and Voltage. Voltage corralling a lot of debris into their zone. Bit of a collision here between Schrodinger's and the other blue team robot. Voltage, nicely done, drops climbers into the box. 7 seconds to go on the automated portion. Voltage, not clear whether they hit the beacon. And the refs will just reposition a few things and we'll move to the driver-controlled portion of the match.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. And 3, 2, 1, go!
And 2 minutes, driver controlled. Here we go. All 4 robots picking up debris. 35-95, Schrodinger's Hat with that great combined beater bar system. And here's 75-91, Voltage moving up the ramp. They're all set with debris inside, ready to dump into the middle box. There's a climber drop for 52-29, Dragons. And there's a debris drop from Bomb Squad. Well done, Blue Alliance, 35-95. Schrodinger's Hat drops debris in the middle box. We have Blue Alliance with debris in both the top and middle box. Red Alliance with debris in the middle box on their side. Aggressive competition for debris here. And there's the Red Alliance, 52-29, Dragons dropping in the low box. Red Alliance, Voltage, moving up the ramp. Here's Blue. Blue Alliance, 35-95, more debris in the middle box. Schrodinger's Hat. With that precision arm attachment that extends and retracts. 52-29, Dragons moving up towards the low box again. More debris in the box. Blue Alliance, Bomb Squad going for the top box, and they're in. And there's a climber release by 35-95. Schrodinger's Hat, they're going for the bar. Look at that, the size of that arm, and they're getting the beacon. They flipped the beacon. 35-95, Schrodinger's Hat pulling themselves up to the top. Red Alliance, Voltage also pulling up. We have all 4 robots extending and pulling up to the top of the bar. 15 seconds to go. All 4 robots. It's a competition to the top. Blue beacon flipped for Bomb Squad. More climbers tripped for 35-95. 5 seconds to go. 3 out of 4 robots up on the top bar. And that's time. What a match. Well done.
In match 75, let's meet our teams. On red, we have team 4284.
Polar Droids.
And team 10541.
Robo Panthers.
On blue, 4855.
Batteries in black.
And team 3480.
Frostbite.
Auto will begin in 3, 2, 1, go!
Auto underway, 48.55, moving out into the field. Batteries in black with 4284 Polar Droid on their side. Looks like 48.55. Might have missed the box. Ooh, 48.84 Polar Droid stuck on the ramp. 12 seconds to go. Looks like Polar Droids are stuck, and 48.55 also stuck. And looks like that'll take us to the end of the automated portion of the match. Moving into driver controlled. Polar Droids from Westminster, Colorado. I have lived there. 3 cheers for Westminster, Colorado. Robo Panthers from Powell, Wyoming. I have never lived there, but 3 cheers for Powell, Wyoming. All right. Batteries in black from Portland, Oregon. I have been there. And Frostbite from Wasilla, Alaska. I have never been there. Let's 3 cheers for Wasilla, Alaska.
I hear it's pretty cool. And we've got the thumbs up. Drivers, pick up your controllers. And drive in 3, 2, 1, go!
And driver controlled underway. We have maneuvering in the middle for debris. 4284 with a lot of speed. Polar Droids, that is one fast robot. 3480, Frostbite. Maneuvering for the climber drop, and they get it nicely in the box. Well done, Frostbite. 4284, Polar Droids bumping slightly with 4855. Batteries in black, moving up to the top box, and they drop, all but one of the debris.
Batteries in black coming back down the ramp, carefully avoiding 4284 Polar Droids. Meanwhile, on the blue side, we have 3480 Frostbite moving up to the ramp, and there's a climber release on the trip line for the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance, 4855, once again, successful drop into the box. 3480 Frostbite trying to trip some climbers, and also looks like extending an arm. They're going to go for the climb up the ramp with 50 seconds left to go. Frostbite extending to the top. All 4 teams carefully positioning themselves on their ramps. 48.55. Batteries in black getting more points for debris in the box. Top box, as you know, worth the most points, and a few fell out. This box is pretty much full. 30 seconds to go. Red Alliance maneuvering for some points of their own with debris in the box. We have the Frostbite extending up to the top. Frostbite and 4284 Polar Droids. Frostbite pulls the beacon. Polar Droids having a little trouble getting traction on the ramp. 7 seconds to go. Frostbite and Polar Droids on the ramp. We also have another ramp on the Blue Alliance team on the ramp, and that's the end of time for this match. 48.55, batteries in black on the blue ramp, but on the wrong side. The refs are going to sort out the points for that one. More complicated than your usual situation.
It was just so painful. So painful. And I was trying to hopefully not be twisting the camera as soon as I put my hand in front of the camera.
All four teams just getting ready. Making sure everything's in order.
We're gearing up on Silicon Field 2 for match 76. On the Red Alliance, we have team 7750.
Mechanical Maniacs from Roseburg, Oregon.
And their partners, 3666.
The Hawks from Tucson, Arizona.
Over in the Blue Alliance, make some noise for 10373.
Black Ops, Hurricane, Utah.
And their partners, 7013.
Hot Wired Robotics, Portland, Oregon. Great enthusiasm down here on the field and in the stands. Ref is telling everyone to shout loudly over that game announcer who keeps talking over everybody.
Randomize, deploying debris. Okay,
Otto is ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go!
And auto is underway. 70-13 moving out into the field. That's Hot Wired Robotics. Hot Wired Robotics pushing debris into the zone. And climbers in the box. That is some precision automation. But no beacon flip. 8 seconds to go. Looks like that's where things are gonna end for the automated portion of the match. And we'll move to driver controlled.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. Get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go!
And 2 minutes, driver controlled underway. Driver controlled competition. All four teams maneuvering around each other. 10-3-7-3 Black Ops. Don't get in their way, folks. They're the Black Ops. The other three robots maneuvering around each other. 7750 Mechanical Maniacs. In the middle of the field, collecting debris at 3666, aggressively collecting a lot of debris. We have for the Blue Alliance. There's a drop, debris into the top box. Well done, Hot Wired Robotics. Hot Wired Robotics carefully backing down the ramp, avoiding the Hawks. Oop, not quite avoiding the Hawks. Gives them a gentle bump. 7750 Mechanical Maniacs moving up on the red zone. Having trouble getting traction. Mechanical Maniacs, they get traction and move up into the middle of the ramp. That is some precision engineering on those wheels. And Blue Zone drops more debris into the box. Hot Wired Robotics. Here come the Maniacs. They put them in the box. Well done. Maniacs with those high precision friction wheels so that they can maneuver up the ramp without being pulled. Maniacs picking up more debris. They're going to go for another drop. Meanwhile, 10-3-7-3 Black Ops extending an arm. They're extending the tape measure. 30 seconds to go. Black Ops moving for the ascent up the ramp. 70-13 Hot Wired Robotics tripping climbers. Nope, they're going to just extend to the bar and move towards the top. There's a climber trip. Well done. 70-13 Hot Wired. There's some more red points for debris in the box. 10 seconds to go. Oh, 10-3-7-3. Black Ops having trouble getting past the churros. 3 seconds to go. And that's time. Let's have a big hand for these four teams. What a match.
Time for match 77. On the Red Alliance, 7187.
Team Axis from Lake Oswego, Oregon.
And their partners, 3526.
The Marlbots, Los Angeles, California.
On blue, 5076.
Cyber Storm, Shoreline, Washington.
And team 8995.
The Mogollon Rim Jaegers, Heber, Arizona.
Time for auto in 3, 2, 1, go!
And here's Otto, 3526, the Marlbots moving out to the field. Also looks like the Jaegers. Is that the Jaegers? I believe that's the Jaegers. Oh, we have a third robot. Oh, there's a climber drop from 3526 from both the Jaegers and the Marlbots. Looks like they both missed the box. But we have red team with a robot halfway up the ramp. And that's the end of automation.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. And let's go in 3, 2, 1, go!
Driver controlled underway, 89.95, the Rim Jaegers. Throwing a piece of debris just for the fun of it there. And they're pulling debris in, 35.26, the Marlbots. Maneuvering debris around the bottom of their ramp. 89.95, Mogollon Rim Jaegers. They're going to have to maneuver around the 35-26 teams, the Marlbots, and they do successfully. And there's a climber drop. Oh, just misses by Cyberstorm. Debris for 89.95, the Rim Jaegers. Rim Jaegers right into the top. They're going into the top box. Rim Jaegers right in the box. Well done. 50-76, Cyberstorm maneuvering. And we have 35-26, the Marlbots moving up to the top of the red ramp. Marlbots tripping climbers. Cyberstorm moving up the blue side. Cyberstorm tripping climbers as they go and ascending up the ramp. And there's a blue zone. Blue Alliance is going to drop more debris in the top box. There it is. Oh, all but one. Mogollon Rim Jaegers, another precision drop. 50-76, Cyberstorm moving up to the top of the bar. Cyberstorm. 30 seconds to go. These teams want to get to the top of the bar. They're going to have to move fast. And here they go. They're in motion. 35-26, the Marlbots. Has a grappling hook in play. They're on the top bar. Cyberstorm also hooked onto the top bar. Cyberstorm and Marlbots. Here's an attach from the Jaegers. Cyberstorm, Marlbots, and there we go. There's a beacon flip. It's blue. Blue beacon flip. Well done. And we have blue on both sides. What a match. Well done, Blue Alliance. Big hand for these four teams.
We're getting ready for match 78 of 81. We're almost there, folks. On the Red Alliance, we start out with team 6436.
Alpha Genesis from Hacienda Heights, California.
And their partners, 84-96.
Heat it up and keep it cool from Newhall, California.
Over on blue, 61-37.
Robo Ties, San Diego.
And one of our Colorado teams, 58-99.
6 bits and a bite, Fort Collins, Colorado. Great energy from the crowd. There's debris on the field.
We're ready to go. Auto in 3, 2, 1, go!
And we're off with the automated portion of the course. 64-36 Alpha Genesis for the red zone. And here's a climber drop attempt from the Robo Ties, and they're in the box. Robo Ties, precision drop. Alpha Genesis looking for a beacon push. Not quite getting it. And they're coming up the ramp. Blue Alliance moving up the ramp for some extra points. Well done, Robo Ties. And that's the end of automation. Moving into driver controlled. Refs are just scoring things up. And we're seeing a thumbs up.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. And we will begin in 3, 2, 1, go!
And driver control is underway. There's a climber trip successfully by 61-37, the Robo Ties. Well done. 58-99 trying to flip the beacon. 6 bits and a bite. And they drop climbers in the box. 6 bits and a bite. (64-36), 2/3 of the way up the ramp. They're looking to trip climbers as well. A lot of teams getting points for tripping climbers on this round. 58-99, maneuvering debris into the zone. And here's 84-96, maneuvering to the top box to drop debris in. Heat it up and keep it cool. Drops 1, 2. Oh, misses 1, but 4 out of 5. And for Blue Alliance, there's a drop as well. Also 4 out of 5. Recedes back down the ramp. 61-37 Robo Ties with that compact tank design. Very maneuverable. $58.99. 6 bits and a bite. That's 1 3/4 bites for anyone who's counting. Moving up the blue ramp. And there's another blue zone drop into the blue box for the Robo Ties. Nicely done, Robo Ties. 35 seconds to go. All right, we're seeing arms extending for the top arm. Red Alliance on both sides. 84-96 and Alpha Genesis, both attached. Also Robo Ties attached onto the top. Robo Ties and Alpha Genesis are competing for that top bar. Who's going to get the beacon first? Robo Ties and Alpha Genesis. And I'm standing back from the field. And there's the blue beacon for Robo Ties. 84-96. Heat it up and keep it cool. Moving up to the top. 3 seconds left. 58-99. 6 bits and a bite. That's time. Excellent match. Big hand for these 4 teams.
Over on field 1, we're almost ready for match 79. Let's meet our teams. Starting out on red, 53-80.
Electromedics, red.
And their partners, 3188.
Squiggle, splat, bang!
Over on blue, 9774.
Nano Ninjas!
And their partners, 2856.
Tesseract!
We're ready to go. Auto in 3, 2, 1, go!
Auto underway, 5380. Electromedics moving out with that great blazing speed. 2856 moving into the middle of the field with precision and care. Tesseract and Electromedics. It's 9774 now coming out. 90 Nano Ninjas, and they collide with the Electromedics. Tesseract going for a climber drop into the box. Tesseract, 6 seconds on the clock, and they get it. Well done, Tesseract. And that's time. A lot of supporters for the Blue Alliance in the audience. Where's the Red Alliance? All right.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. And begin in 3, 2, 1, go!
And we're off. Driver control, 2 minutes. 3188 now coming out of their zone. Squiggle, splat, bang. Look at that speed on 5380. I cannot get over how fast that robot is. Tesseract, whoa! Tesseract colliding with the Electromedics. And there's a climber drop for the Blue Alliance. 9774. Well done, Nano Ninjas. 5380. Electromedics just maneuvering around the field. Running circles around the field even. 3188. And there's a climber drop by 9774. Nano Ninjas. 3188. Squiggle, splat, bang. They're going to deposit debris in the bottom box for Red Alliance. There's some points for Red Alliance. And there's a bit of a traffic jam in the blue zone. Electromedics getting out of the way. Here comes 9774 Nano Ninjas. They're going to drop some more debris, and they get it. Precision drop. Oh, one misses. Bit of a collision there. 3188. Squiggle, splat, bang. And Nano Ninjas maneuvering around each other, or into each other, as the case may be. There we go. They've cleared. Red Alliance. Electromedics now moving up the ramp. Amazing how far they're able to get up the ramp without pulling. Those high traction, large wheels. 3188, squiggle, splat, bang. Moving up the ramp. Red Alliance has 2 robots on the ramps. 30 seconds to go. Blue Alliance going for some extra points. Oh, they missed the box. Tesseract seems to be stuck. But we have Electromedics and Squiggle, Splat, Bang both attached onto their bars. Electromedics and Squiggle, Splat. And they pulled a climber for the Red Alliance. Oh, the tape measure collapses. They're probably going to have to retract and try again. But on the other side, Electromedics for Red Alliance. 1 second to go. They're on the top bar, and that's the match. Big hand for these 4 teams.
Next up, match 80. We've got 2 matches left. Is everybody asleep? 2 matches left. Okay, let's meet our teams. Starting out on red, a local team, 6038.
Tino Shockwave.
And their partners, 3188.
Beautybot and the Beasts.
Over on blue, we've got 9774.
Cyberdyne System.
And 5667.
Robo Miners. Ready for the debris drop here. And the field is set. Seeing a thumbs up from the ref.
We are ready to go. Auto in 3, 2, 1, go!
And here we go, automation underway. 56-67, the Robo-Miners with their robot pickaxe. Pickaxe pushing debris. And again, folks, this part of the match, of course, the robots are not under driver control. They are doing this all on their own. 12 seconds. Pickaxe going for the drop. Precision drop right in the box. Well done, Pickaxe. And that's automation. Refs are going to score things up, and we'll get ready for driver controlled.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. And go in 3, 2, 1, go!
And 2 minutes. This portion under driver control. Pickaxe retracting its arm and moving to pick up debris. And we have 35-25, Cyberdyne. Cyberdyne throwing debris towards its zone. Bit of a collision in the middle of the field here. Pickaxe and 2997 BeautyBot. And there's a drop for the red zone. Very nice by Tino Shockwave. 35-25 Cyberdyne. Getting ready to drop Climbers. Climbers maneuvering over the box. And there's the drop for Cyberdyne. And for 2997 BeautyBot. BeautyBot and Cyberdyne precision drop into the box. 60-38, Tino Shockwave maneuvering towards their ramp. And Robo-Miners, Pickaxe, extending an arm. Here's the arm, and there's debris drop in the top box yet again for Pickaxe. Robo-Miners scoring extra points. Cyberdyne system maneuvering up their ramp. 60-38, Tino Shockwave moving up theirs on the red side. Red zone, Red Alliance, extending an arm. There's more debris in the box. Debris in the box for the blue Robo-Miners. 30 seconds to go. Cyberdyne Systems grabbing on. Cyberdyne pulling themselves up. BeautyBot and the Beasts approaching their ramp. Tino Shockwave on theirs. 35-25, Cyberdyne already pulled up to the top. 14 seconds to go. Blue Alliance has robots on both sides. Blue Alliance already hanging at the top. 7 seconds to go. Red Alliance struggling to get up the ramp for some extra points. 3 seconds. Oh! Keister over tea kettle for red. Rubber side up. And that's timeout. Well done, all four teams. Big hand.
Final match of the round here. Match 81. And let's make this a loud and enthusiastic finish before the break. So who do we have here from the Bazinga Bots from Dallas, Oregon? Who's representing the Bazinga Bots? All right. Who do we have from the Enterprisers, Virginia City and Reno, Nevada? Who's representing the Enterprisers? All right. And we have who's representing Spaceballs from Brentwood, California?
All right, excellent. Love the enthusiasm. And the Illuminati from Thermopolis, Wyoming. All right.
Okay, our last match. Let's meet our teams. On red, they're here to do the Robot Rumble. 36-33!
Bazinga Bots!
Their alliance partners, 53-26.
The Enterprisers!
Over on blue, they're going to use the Schwartz. Team 10-7-94.
Spaceballs!
And their partners, 42-73.
The Illuminati! It looks like we're just resolving some technical difficulties here. As they say, to err is human, to forgive divine, but to fix things on the fly is engineering. So just some connection issues with the Bazinga bots.
Let's get a round of applause for our field technical advisors and control systems advisors. They've done a great job helping everybody connect all weekend. And I hear they've been very busy.
All right, we're seeing thumbs up.
Just got to get the debris on the field, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, thumbs up from Jeff the ref. Auto in 3, 2, 1, go!
And we're off. Automation underway. 36-33, the Bazinga bots moving towards their zone. And Spaceballs on the blue side. There's the climber drop. 36-33, Bazinga bots. No doubt about that drop. And we have for the blue side, 42-73, the Illuminati moving right towards their beacon. Will they get it? 10 seconds to go. They're going for a beacon push. 42-73, the Illuminati. Climbers not being dropped. It's 1 second, and that's the end of automation. So discussion on the field concerning whether the button was pushed once or twice, and if so, whether the second was due to a push from another robot. Refs are going to sort that out. All right, looks like we're almost ready to go.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. Let's get this last match going. In 3, 2, 1, go!
And this is it. 2 minutes, the final match of this round. Let's make it loud. Spaceballs maneuvering past 36-33 Bazinga bots. And they've done it. 36-33 Bazinga bots is out in the clear. Here comes 42-73 Illuminati. And there's a drop from 10-7-9-4, the Spaceballs. Spaceballs in their zone. Maneuvering past debris. 53-26, the Enterprisers. Whoa, big traffic jam, bit of a collision. 3 robots maneuvering for debris. There's a drop for the red side. Red Alliance. Bazinga bots successfully dropping in the middle box. Here comes Blue Alliance. Here's a climber drop for red, and they get it in the box. 53-26 Enterprisers. And there's debris for blue. Blue Alliance, lots of points for that middle box. Red Alliance also points for that middle box debris drop. A lot of maneuvering on the field. These robots are trying to stay clear of each other. 53-26. Precision driving gets around Spaceballs. Very good driving on the field here. Spaceballs maneuvering up the ramp. Spaceballs 2/3 of the way up the ramp. Spaceballs looking to drop, and they're in the top box. 30 seconds remaining. All four teams are now going to maneuver probably towards the top bar. There's a drop for debris in the middle box for Red Alliance. 36-33, Bazinga Bots. Spaceballs pulling up, 14 seconds remaining. Spaceballs attached on the top bar. Spaceballs pulling themselves up. Carefully, 5 seconds remaining. They flip the beacon. Spaceballs for Blue Alliance, and that's time. Big hand for these four teams and the end of this round.
That is it for Silicon Division qualifying matches. We will have the Alliance selection with both divisions at 11:30. Each team will need to send one representative, I believe, to pit admin. We'll have teams line up in the pits so that the representatives can represent their team in the Alliance selection, so we can see who plays in the eliminations.